Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Welcome to the Guildhall. It's wonderful to see you all here. We will start the ceremony in about 2 or 3 minutes. Thank you all for being so patient. Hope you enjoyed the music. My job is to do the housekeeping. I get to do the notices. Lucky me, lucky you. So I've got 4, maybe 5 things to tell you about and to ask of you. The first one is that there's no fire alarm planned today. There's no test. So if you hear the fire alarm go, and you will hear it, it's very loud, it's a real thing. We just ask you to just calmly leave your seats, make your way slowly out the fire exits at the back and at the side of the room where you came in. That would be great. And ask the staff if you need any help. The second one is about phones. We'd be grateful if you could put your phones onto silent for the ceremony. That would be really, really appreciated. The third one is that if the weather is good, and we think it will be, when we leave here, we're going to go straight out into the courtyard. So if you just follow the procession out at the right time, I'll give you the nod about when to do it. We're all going to go outside and have a group graduate photo. So fingers crossed, it'll be dry and we'll go straight out to do those photos. The fourth thing is to please make sure when the ceremony starts and the congregation enter that we stand up and that we stay stood up for the national anthem. But again, I'll be here to direct you, so it should be straightforward. And then the last and most important thing is that this is a celebration. So we would really like it if all of you could make as much noise as possible for your friends, family that are graduating and from your fellow graduates. Lots of whooping, lots of cheering, lots of shouting all the way through. So I've been told we have to have a practice before the ceremony will come out. They want to make sure that you've got it. So I'm going to count to 3 and we're going to make as much noise as we possibly can. And if you pass the test, then we'll be able to start the ceremony pretty soon. Okay, I'm going to go, right, 1, 2, 3, 3. Excellent. That's perfect. You have passed the test. We can start the ceremony very soon. All you have to do now is keep that going for an hour and we'll all be fine. All right, we'll be with you in just a few moments. Thanks for listening.
Guests, graduates and colleagues, as the chairman of LIBF, it's my very great pleasure to welcome you to this graduation and presentation ceremony, at which we will celebrate the successes of our higher education and professional programs. At this year's ceremony, I'm delighted to let you know that we will also be honouring an internationally renowned fintech professional. LIBF has a shared history with the City of London and its institutions, and for the 15th year in a row, our ceremony is being held in this magnificent medieval hall, which is still today the administrative centre of the City of London and its corporation. The building is particularly connected with the office of the Lord Mayor, but its name also holds an added significance for LIBF students, many of whom have studied banking or finance qualifications with us. Guildhalls were where citizens came to pay their taxes in medieval times. These taxes then helped to build many institutions which are still around in 21st century London. The Guildhall also has a magnificent library and art collection, making it a centre of knowledge in its own right. This hall has witnessed some important moments in UK and London history, which brings us to today. An important moment in your lives. It is fitting that on such a special day we're celebrating in such a historic building. Like London, LIBF has seen many changes in its long history, and it will continue to evolve and develop. We're currently expanding to offer courses in an even wider range of subjects while maintaining our presence and connections with international banking and finance in the UK. Our students are testimony to this combination of commitment and evolution. Studying either part-time or full-time requires commitment, determination, and hard work, and our graduates have balanced this with their lives outside their studies, whether that's caring or family commitments, employment, or the continued effects of the pandemic and other troubling world events. I would like to take this opportunity to commend all of our graduates for successfully navigating these challenges, and I'm in awe of what you've achieved and have no doubt that you'll be perfectly placed for the next step, whatever you decide to do. Today is also a good opportunity on behalf of the board of LIBF to thank the faculty and professional staff at the Institute for their commitment. I'd be grateful if you would join me in a round of applause to send our appreciation to them. It's also impossible to overstate the difference that family, friends, and supporters make for all of you. Today, I would also like to acknowledge the major part they have played in your time studying with us, and it's a great pleasure to see so many of them here. And finally, I would like to thank the banks and other financial institutions we work with for their very valued support of our programme and of our students. Today, you are joining our alumni community, an ever-growing network of people who share our commitment to developing and maintaining the highest standards of professionalism and competence. I very much hope that you will stay in touch with us and with each other and become active members of that alumni community. We will be very interested to hear about your progress and to support you in any way we can. There is also the opportunity to give back if you wish to do so. The experience and insight you gain as you build successful careers will become invaluable to LIBF students now and in the future. Passing on your knowledge and advice to the next generation and supporting other people is one of the most fulfilling and rewarding things that we can do in life. I know many of you have already contributed your time to support the Institute in many different ways, and I'm exceptionally grateful for this. You've truly made a difference to us and, most importantly, to your fellow students. So thank you so much again to all our graduates for sharing your special moment with us today. As we celebrate your success, we wish you all the very best for the future. And if you're also sharing your day on social media with friends and family who can't be here, then please do tag our LIBF accounts or use the hashtags you can see on the posters. As this is a celebration, please do feel free to make some noise as our fantastic graduates receive their certificates. So it's now my enormous pleasure to introduce our Academic Dean at LIBF, Dr. Rachel Banfield, who will formally open the presentation ceremony.
Thank you, Gerard. Congregation, it's fantastic to be here in Guildhall as we celebrate the achievements of so many of our students. I'm pleased to present the following awards conferred by LIBF. Each student has successfully pursued the relevant course of study. For the award of Professional Diploma in Banking and Finance, I present Michael Anyasike. AJ Bundia. Alexander Kark. Doa Elatawe. Richard Erdman. Eleanor Haig. Sean Murdoch. Janie Shah. Thomas Spencer Jones. Holly Trimble. Gareth Wardo. Mark Wecky. Megan Wheeldon. Holly Wyman. Osman Sahur. Stuart Carrion Rivers. For the award of Advanced Diploma in Banking and Finance, I present Adam Belfield. Helen Dark Beasley. Georgia Whimsey. For the Level 6 Diploma in Financial Advice, I present Jake Beale. Alistair Cameron Dick. Henry Chamberlain. Alex Cork. Mark Cosgrave. Chandan Jha. Joel Jones. Carly Means Bagley. Andrew Norby. Dominic Pape. Michael Roberts. Melanie Scott. Jordan Vincent. For the Chartered Associate Programme in Financial Services Management, achieved by the apprenticeship route, I present Faye Amon. Connor Medhurst. For the Certificate for Documentary Credit Specialists, I present Despo Sophocleus. Congratulations to all the graduates achieving these awards. We're pleased to celebrate your achievements today. It now gives me great pleasure to welcome Henry Chamberlain, one of our professional education students who has just received his Level 6 diploma in financial advice.
Guests, faculty, family and friends, as we sit here, we are afforded a chance not only to reflect on the hard work and dedication that brought us to this moment, but also on the journey that lies ahead. I thoroughly believe that financial planning is not just a profession, it is a commitment to our clients. In a world where uncertainty often feels like the only certainty, we can be pillars of support in guiding them to achieve their ambitions for themselves and their families. Through our studies, we have learned to navigate complex financial landscapes, analyse risks, and develop strategies that empower our clients. This knowledge equips us to make a real difference in people's lives, helping them to achieve their dreams, whether that means buying their first home, planning for a secure retirement, or building a legacy to leave for the generations that follow. However, in this vein, we must remember the importance of continuous learning. As planners, we must remain adaptable and informed, and our commitment to ongoing education will ensure to continue to provide the best advice and strategies for our clients. Let us also remember that our success is not only a reflection of our individual efforts, but also of the helping hands we've had along the way. So please do take a second to recognise those around you who have helped you through those difficult times that I'm sure we've all had. Now, as we move forward, we must embrace the responsibility that comes with our new skills. Financial planning is about trust, and our clients will look to us not just for advice, but for guidance that is rooted in integrity and compassion. We must strive to be advocates for our clients, ensuring that financial wellness is accessible to all, regardless of their background. In closing, let us not just celebrate the exams we passed, but the opportunity to make an impact on the world around us. I genuinely believe that the skills we've all developed allow us an opportunity to make a difference in the world, and together we can bring comfort, security and confidence to our clients, allowing their aspirations to transform from dreams into realities. Congratulations to everyone today, and enjoy the moment. I'm now going to hand over to the LIBF Director, Alex Fraser.
Distinguished guests, graduands and colleagues, every year the Institute honours a leading member of the financial services community with the highest award it can make, which is a postgraduate degree in banking and finance. This award recognises a significant contribution to our industry over many years, and in recent years we have honoured Andrew Bailey, Ian Stewart, the Chief Executive of HSBC, and Anne Bowden, the founder of Starling Bank, amongst many others. The recipient of our Honorary Masters this year is Kaushalya Somasundaram, a leading figure in the world of Fintech, whose current roles include that of General Partner at Fintech Growth Partners. She's also a Non-Executive Director of Hamden & Co., the private bank based in Edinburgh, and a venture partner and member of the investment committee at Tomorrow Capital. In addition to advising and investing in startups and scale-ups across the UK and indeed beyond, she is also a member of the World Trade Board. Amongst the many highlights of Kaushalya's career so far have included Head of UK Payments at Square, the breakthrough mobile card reader, which I'm sure we've all seen in small businesses, which allows them to take card payments. Prior to joining Square, Kaushalya spent over a decade at HSBC. She held a number of very senior roles across fintech, partnerships and ventures, corporate development, strategy and planning, and group audit. In her last role, she was the head of fintech partnerships and ventures for HSB globally. Kaushalya regularly receives accolades acknowledging her accomplishments and her considerable contribution to fintech, including in the Female FTSE Board Report, Brummell's list of the most inspirational women innovators in London, several times in the top 100 women in fintech by Innovate Finance, and so on. She contributes to many publications, and she's a frequent keynote speaker at events around the globe. She has also contributed to and lectured at many of the world's leading business schools. She has been at the heart of the major technology-driven changes in banking, which have already and will continue to change the way in which we interact with financial services. I am absolutely delighted that she has agreed to accept this award, and normally I would invite the recipient to join me on stage. However, sadly, Kaushalya is unwell and unable to attend today's ceremony. We will make sure that the degree reaches her, and would ask you to recognise her contribution in the usual way. Thank you. It's now my great pleasure to hand back to Dr. Rachel Banfield. Thank you.
I'd now like to welcome our new Vice-Chancellor and Chief Executive Officer, Steve Hill, to join me on stage. I'm pleased to present the following awards where each student has pursued the relevant course of study and has satisfied the examiners. For the award of Bachelor of Science in Banking and Finance with Honours, I present Alfonso Alonso. Usman Asim. Bailey Asquith. Mohammed Nazim Bouakaz. Ironas Budvitis, who graduates with first-class honours. James Cowler, who also graduates with first-class honours. Kyle Davey. Connor Fleming. Billy Jackson. Olivia Kelly. Krishan Kotecha. Zaid Lohia. Abra Mazumdar. Hayley Mayer Orozco. Tyler Moth. Bailey O'Brien. Francesca Awusu. Christian Ozu Agu Dixon. Elijah Pedersen Adineja. Othman Reyes. Mohammed Rikaz Rizan. Harry Robinson. Sivya Rucci. Linda Saidi. Evander Semido. Filip Staniszewski. Danvir Supriye. Faiza Tanjuma. Vandana Bekairia. Callum Vinebird, who graduates with first class honours. Elizabeth White. Rosie Wiskin. For the Sandwich Award of Bachelor of Science in Banking and Finance with Honours, I present Callum Taylor. For the award of Bachelor of Science in Banking Practice and Management, I present Yannick Benoit. Amy Patterson. The following students have pursued an apprenticeship programme to achieve the Bachelor of Science in Banking, Practice and Management with Honours. Nelly Bilyachenko. Jake Cannon, who graduates with first class honours. Jack George, who graduates with first class honours. Nathan Hughes. Eddie Webb, who graduates with first class honours. Nicholas Wood, who graduates with first class honours. For the award of Bachelor of Science in Finance, Investment and Risk, I present Abubakar Howard. Jack Lucas. For the award of Bachelor of Science in Finance, Investment and Risk with Honours, I present Matthew Aganthi Gelu. Matthew graduates with first class honours. Gafane Ahmed. Berfin Aydemir. Ayman Bathul. Esther Bariki. Ines Boat. Ashton Buttle. Javier Calero Martin. Julia Chokina. Jay Crocker, who graduates with first class honours. Daisy Dipple-Johnston. Bethany de Rosario. Hazer Damas. Nathan Elmer. Lucia Fernandez. Chigozie Igven. India Keane. Adam Khan, who graduates with first class honours. Joseph Kirby, who graduates with first class honours. Jessica Kowalska. Paul Kulska, who graduates with first class honours. Sonjay Lewis. Husnain Naqvi. Callum O'Shea. Abayome Oderinde. Rabah Rahman. Charlotte Rudkin, who graduates with first class honours. Joel Sarfo. Aaron Swizo. Benjamin Toscani Pay. Jan Widmer. Frank Zakarayev. For the Bachelor of Science Sandwich Programme in Finance, Investment and Risk with Honours, I present Oscar Perillo. Patrick Smith, who graduates with first class honours. Harry Walker. For the award of Master of Science in Banking and Finance, I present Jan Gilling. Wei Shi. Yuping Wu. That concludes the presentation of awards. LIBF now confers the certificates, diplomas and degrees awarded in absentia to those students who are unable to be present today. Each has pursued the relevant course of study and has satisfied the examiners. Please offer them your congratulations also. It now gives me great pleasure to welcome another of our student speakers, Jay Crocker, who graduates today with a Bachelor of Science in Finance, Investment and Risk with first class honours.
I know what you're all thinking. This better be good. Spent £40 on these tickets, so try my best. I'd like to start by saying a huge congratulations to all the graduates here today. Some of us thought this day would never come, especially during those long, caffeine-fueled nights, cramming for exams or desperately trying to complete assignments. I know you guys know what I'm talking about, as I'd have calls from a few of you the night before an exam. Yes, I know you've now moved on to new places, started new jobs, or embarked on further education. But today, we pause to celebrate our achievement and reap the rewards of our hard work and countless hours of studying. Before I begin, I'd like to take a moment to say a heartfelt thank you on behalf of all the graduates here today to the people that have helped us get here. Thank you to the lecturers for sharing their wisdom and experiences and patiently answering our endless questions. Thank you to the LIBF staff who have been there to guide us and continue to do so. Thank you to our families for your unwavering support and endless love. Thank you to our friends and classmates who have walked this journey with us. You were the ones who made the late-night study sessions bearable. You were the ones who shared in the stress of deadlines and who celebrated every small victory along the way. It was those shared experiences that made this journey unforgettable. Thank you to the governments for our student loans. We will remember you every month when those repayments start. And the biggest thank you goes to the one who was always there to pick us up when we had no energy. And perhaps the main reason many of us actually came into uni. Thank you to the free coffee machine. Now, I can't help but reminisce about our very first encounter. Do you remember that first day on the 8th floor of Peninsula House? We sat in those black chairs for the very first time with the tiny collapsible desks, wondering how on earth we'd get through 3 years of lectures. I remember that first day, fully aware that I didn't know a single person in that room. It was a little scary, but then Henna welcomed us with open arms and encouraged us to get to know the strangers seated next to us. Little did we know then that those strangers would become our closest friends. Now, being finance graduates, from that first day to today, we have shared countless moments of learning, laughter, and even a little stress. And while our time at LIBF may be over, those memories and lessons will stay with us forever. One of the most important lessons for me wasn't found in a textbook. It was in learning to balance ambition with well-being, to measure success not in grades, but in the relationships we build and the person we become. And luckily for us, despite our small class, it was full of awesome people, and those relationships remain strong. Now, being finance graduates, it is easy for us to become obsessed with wealth and status and fall into the gilet-wearing finance bro lifestyle. But they are often overworked and stressed. So I challenge each of you to resist that urge. Whatever your values may be, let them guide your choices. True success lies in your happiness, your health, and the positive impact you have on the people around you. At the end of the day, the most successful among us will be those who bring kindness into every room, gratitude to every relationship, and love into everything they do. And despite the arguments in favor of passive investing, I think life should be lived actively. We need to think long and hard about who we want to be, make a plan, and take action. Don't be afraid to pursue your goals relentlessly. The road ahead will be challenging, but have faith in yourselves. And let's not forget, as we've learnt, risk and reward go hand in hand, meaning the only way to reap big rewards is to take big risks. Today marks the end of one chapter, but it is also the beginning of something bigger. Our education was just the foundation. Our journey didn't just teach us facts and figures. It taught us resilience. It taught us how to adapt, how to overcome challenges, and how to lift each other up. So today, let's be bold. Let's take risks. Let's cherish the small victories and never lose sight of what truly matters. Life is not a rehearsal, so let's live it fully with purpose, passion, and courage. Thank you. And now I'll hand over to Rachel.
I would now like to take a moment to recognise a few outstanding individuals who have not only excelled academically, but who have also contributed greatly to our community. These students have shown exceptional commitment and have truly set an example for others. These students will now receive their certificates recognising this example. It is my pleasure to announce that the Student Engagement Prizes are presented to the following students. For the Bachelor of Science in Banking and Finance with Honours, James Cowler. For the Bachelor of Science in Finance, Investment and Risk with Honours, Julia Chukina. The Academic Achievement Prizes are presented to the following students. For the Bachelor of Science in Banking and Finance with Honours, Ironas Budvitas. For the Bachelor of Science in Banking Practice and Management with Honours, Eddie Webb. For the Bachelor of Science in Finance, Investment and Risk with Honours, Jay Croker. Let's give a big round of applause to these remarkable students for their exceptional achievements. To all of our graduates, today is a celebration of your hard work, and I hope it serves as a reminder that you are capable of achieving great things. It gives me great pleasure to welcome our final student speaker, Julia Chukina, who graduates today with a Bachelor of Science in Finance, Investment and Risk with Honours, and is also a prize recipient. Julia will join us on the stage to give her speech.
Good afternoon, everyone. It is such an honor to speak today on behalf of the class of 2024. This morning, I was speaking with my mom, and I thought about how the day would unfold. Today signifies the closing of an incredible chapter and marks the beginning of a new one. It's the culmination of our shared hard work, determination, and aspirations. For the past 3 years, we've been on this journey together, family, friends, and faculty, and my fellow graduates, of course. We've grown together, supported one another, and made this moment feel like a celebration among family. I still remember the day we first walked through the doors of LIBF. We were excited, a little nervous, of course, and full of anticipation about what was to come. We were ready to embrace new challenges, form new friendships, and take our first steps toward building the future that we dreamed of. Fast forward to today, and we leave those same doors more knowledgeable, more confident, and a little more prepared to take on whatever lies ahead. The big question we now hear is, what are you going to do next? Steve Jobs told Stanford graduates the only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking, don't settle. As with all matters of the heart, you will know when you'll find it. But before you love what you do, love who you are. Take a moment to reflect on who you want to be and the type of person you aspire to become. Because if there is something we've all achieved during our time here, it's that we've grown not just in knowledge, but in character. We've learned to adapt, persevere, and most importantly, when to joke or laugh about it. In the end, it's these moments that make our journey unforgettable and worth celebrating today. Each one of us has a unique path ahead, and no matter where life leads us, we should always remember that the foundation of our future success has been built right here at the LIBF. I'd like to thank a few people, as without them, we all know today wouldn't be possible. To our professors and lecturers, thank you for guiding us, challenging us, and believing in us, even when we doubted ourselves. When I think back to my time at the LIBF, I often think about the wisdom and advice you shared with us. Your valuable insight has shaped us into critical thinkers and inspired young leaders, and your unwavering dedication has lit the path for us, transforming our uncertainties into strengths and our aspirations into achievements. To our families, parents, and loved ones, thank you for your unwavering support, patience, and unconditional love for us. There were times when things were not easy, but your constant reassurance and encouragement was everything. And to my fellow graduates, as we move forward into the next phase of our lives, let us carry with us the values we have learned here, such as compassion, integrity, perseverance, and the desire to make the world a better place. One of my favorite Disney movies is called Zootropolis. And back then, it seemed just like a comedy. But today, I truly understand its message. Officer Judy Hopps, the protagonist, whose lifetime dream was to become a cop, ends the movie with a moving statement. When I was a kid, I thought the world was this perfect place where everyone got along and anyone could be just anything. Turns out, real life's a little bit more complicated than a slogan on a bumper sticker. Real life is messy, we have limitations, we all make mistakes, which, hey, glass half full, well, we have a lot in common. The more we try to understand one another, the more exceptional each one of us will be. But we have to try. So no matter where you are, I implore you, try. Try to make the world a better place. Look inside yourself and recognize that change starts with you. It starts with me. It starts with all of us. And finally, here's to a new chapter full of opportunities and endless possibilities ahead. So let's embrace each moment with hope and determination, knowing that together we can and we will create a brighter future. Congratulations, class of 2024. We finally made it. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Julia. In fact, thank you to all of our student speakers, our graduate speakers today, to Julia, Henry, and to Jay. And if I can I just ask you again just to give our speakers one more short round of applause. Thank you. I'm sure that we all agree that those wonderful words, which have meant so much to all of us here, whether to graduates, family, friends, loved ones, LIBF faculty or LIBF supporters. As some of you may know, this is my first graduation as LIBF's Vice-Chancellor and Chief Exec. And whilst I've had the privilege to be part of many graduations over the years, I'm sure you'll all agree with me that holding this event in this amazing hall makes an LIBF graduation a very, very special day. I've been struck by hearing and listening to our speakers and seeing you all receive your certificates and what truly amazing students that we have. Congratulations to you all. It's through your hard work and dedication that you have achieved the recognition and qualifications that have been awarded to you today. As an LIBF graduate, whether you completed one of our professional certificates or a degree, you have an important role to play in building the future. You really can make a difference in whatever you choose to do by applying what you have learned through your studies with us at LIBF. I'm really looking forward to speaking to some of you later today about your experiences during your studies and your plans for your futures. Many of our graduates have already reached out to me on LinkedIn over the last couple of weeks, and I will urge you all to do the same so I can follow your journeys and your careers. From now on, you will be part of our alumni and membership community. Please do consider becoming a mentor or perhaps an alumni careers ambassador. As well as the opportunity to give back and support other students, these networks will give you connections and opportunities to grow in your careers. In whatever way you choose to stay involved with LIBF after today, please do stay in touch with us. And now the important bit, and a heads up to all of our graduates, this element will require for you to make some noise. Your work here isn't done, not just yet. But I do want to hear loud clapping, I do want to see some foot stomping, and whooping is allowed. We all know that there are people that have supported you through your studies, whether that be family, friends, loved ones, mentors. These people have been there for you during the good times and also the difficult times that our speakers had mentioned. It's fantastic to see how many of you have brought loved ones and supporters with you today to share and celebrate your achievements. So, to all of our graduates, please do stand up and really show your appreciation to everyone that's been there for you during your studies. It's time to make some noise. Good job, thank you. Congregation, the formal proceedings of today's graduation and presentation ceremony are now concluded. And unless it's suddenly started to rain whilst we've been in here, we'll be taking photos outside. So I'd like to invite you to join us in the courtyard for a group photograph and to continue the celebrations. Please do stay seated until the procession has left the Great Hall. And finally, on behalf of LIBF, I extend to each of you our very best wishes for a successful and rewarding career. Congratulations to the graduating class of 2024.